Hi everybody, I'm back. Um, I'm here to do a video shout out to her channel is called J&J, and she has been messaging me some questions that I have not been able to answer, so I'm just going to answer. Excuse me, in the video, and I'll just leave. I'll leave you because I know you watch my videos, so I'll leave you my email. So you can email me or my number. You can text me anytime. I'm always available. Um, and um, you got your mecha root. What kind did you get? There's three types of mecha root. There's yellow, there's red, and there's black. Yellow is the most common. Red is what they say is better for females, and black is better for men. Now, I've done both yellow and black, and I think the only thing that was different in the red, I mean yellow and red, and the one thing that was different in the red was that I had more egg white CM with the red than I had with the yellow, but the effects were still the same on my endocrine system, my hormones. I was trying to talk all proper, but I'm too tired. So, um, now I'm gonna let you know now. It is a very acquired taste. I have been doing maca root now for about four some odd months. I did take breaks in between, and I'll tell you about taking breaks. I did take breaks in between, so it's been a while since I've been on it. It's an adaptogen, which means it will adapt to um, your body. It will help your body adapt to something. I know it's an adaptogen, and unfortunately, I know I should have more information in front of me because I know a lot of it. I'm just wanting to get the information out there so you can start, but you can always do your own research. And one great website was called the Mecha Team. I think it's called the mechateam.com, and they have a lot of good information on there. Even if you don't get their Mecha products from them, it's still a lot of good information. Because I did a lot of research before I started my dosage too. Um, so it depends on how you want to start. Max dose is 15 grams a day. That's about 2 tablespoons. So you can start off slow, as in 1 teaspoon a week, to see how that goes. And make sure you get gelatinized meca, because regular meca is a little harsher on your stomach. The raw meca is, but the gelatinized meca is better for digestion. I also have a link for you if you want to keep up with it, of a place where I get 2 pounds of red meca for like $22, and it's organic, all natural, very good. I've been actually on that the past 2 months. So, the best things to mix it up with. If you're gonna mix it in a smoothie, and if you love apples, make sure you have apples. Apples match the taste of meca really good, I guess, because of the butterscotchy sort of cinnamony type earthy taste. So it blends well with apples. Now I would do apples, strawberries, blueberries. I also added my spinach. I added my kale, my green smoothie. Um, like I said, it's an acquired taste, but you can make it according to how you would like it, to where so you can tolerate it, and then you start getting used to it, and it gets easier. You can even incorporate it in the cooking, but I don't do it. I don't do it like that. The one thing I did incorporate it with was a sweet potato with brown sugar and butter, and it turned out pretty good. You really couldn't tell the difference in the meca and the sweet potato, which is weird, I guess, because it was just naturally sweet and naturally went with each other. Um, If you don't have a scoop, just use a measuring spoon and just measure it out. Use a blender, because if not, and you have gelatinized Mecca, it will clump up in your beverage, and it would not be a pretty sight to drink with clumped up Mecca. You know, you have clumps of it that some of it is dry powder, some of it is just, you want to blend it and blend it together. Um, and I took it every single day, on every day, once a day. I got to my max dose around one cycle. Hold on, because I'm trying to answer your question. I got up to my max dose within about one cycle. After that, I got to my max dose, because you want to start off slow to see how your body adapts to it. I am not sure when my prolactin level was dropping. I have no idea. All I know was that I did get pregnant in September with my son. It was a miscarriage, and I was going through all that, but it was just a miracle I got pregnant. It was 3 years trying to get pregnant. And the only thing that changed was the Mecca. Then, I had like my cycles, close to spot on, like the doctor said I should have. And when I got my hormones checked from my endocrinologist, because that's who I see, my OB was the one that referred me to my endocrinologist that works with all your hormones, your thyroid, everything that has to do. But if you don't have PCOS, you really won't need an endocrinologist. The good thing is your doctor is doing all the testing and ruling things out. That's a very, very, very good doctor. Um, so my last highest draw I had was 79, and then the draw about 2 or 3 months after that, it had came down to 59, and then I didn't get it drawn again until January of this year, and I think last draw was April or somewhere of last year, or September. It was, no, it was like way up in there, like August, April, one of those months. It was still high, obviously. And in January, when I got my blood work done, it was normal. It was 13. I had never in my life seen my prolactin level 13 normal. My TSH was normal. FSH was normal. Do I still have PCOS? Yes. Do I have um about the cyst of my ovaries? No, I do not have the cyst part. I have I guess, the systematic part of it, but I don't have cyst on my ovaries at all. My ovaries were clear. I have insulin resistance still, and the Mecca is helping with that, but I still watch what I eat. I recently went low carb, and I do cheat here and there. I cannot lie. I do cheat here and there, but I still maintain my 40 plus weight loss. And everything else seems about good. Um, and yeah, you should start off making it with smoothies. It would make it easier to sort of master taste, because it's a very earthy, butterscotchy taste. It's something that, like I said, is acquired. And honestly, it depends on how your body adapts to it, on how long it takes. Um, for me, it took about 2 weeks before I got my period, because I tried it to get my period, and then I ovulated about 3 weeks later, because my period had started in August, and I didn't ovulate until like the first week in September. Um, so I did ovulate, and it was on my own. It was an unmedicated cycle. If you read into a lot of my videos, you'll know that I have did a lot of unmedicated cycles. That's how I got my daughter. So for a fresh non-medicated cycle to get pregnant, it was a shock to me. So it just all depends on how your body reacts and responds to the method. You will notice a change. You would definitely notice a change when it starts working. Also, sex drive. If you have an issue with it, or if you don't, Maca definitely helps with sex drive. Um, yeah, it helps with sex drive, and you'll understand that once you get into taking it too. It does definitely help with sex drive. Um, Let me see. And to actually get you pregnant, it all depends on your body. It honestly all depends on your body and how your body responds to it. That's why I say start off slow, maybe with a teaspoon and a half for a week, and then go to a full tablespoon for a week, and then go to max dose and stay there. It is suggested for you to take a break after about 2 months straight of Mecca. So once you're on it for 2 months straight, just take a week off. In all honesty, your body doesn't realize it's been off of it because you've been on it for so long, and then you just restart it again. That's what I do. I did 3 days this week, and then I haven't did anything yet, but I'm gonna do it tonight, which will make 4 days out of this week. So I'm gonna just slow down some because I take max dose. So that's just about everything about Mecca. I pretty much know. I have, you know, honestly, I can say that this has been the best thing that I've ever tried. I've stopped metformin completely. I stopped metformin completely, and my hormones are better than when it was on metformin. And I won't go back. I won't go back. Not unless it stops working for me, which I doubt it. I won't go back to metformin. I will stay on Mecca. I think it's worth a good try, and if it doesn't work for you, then that's fine. It's not a one size fit all, but it's a pretty good hormone balancer, and it does help with your prolactin levels. I'm not sure how long it would take for it to go down, but if the doctor is willing to offer you medication to get it down quicker, I would suggest you don't start with the medication and see how that makes you feel and go from there. But if you want to, start Mecca, go ahead and start it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a superfood. It's not a chemical. It's not a drug, or anything like that. So just take it slow and see how it goes, and do as you're doing now. Continue to document your symptoms, your tests, and all the good stuff there. You're doing a pretty good job for TTC beginner. So alright, JJ, and to everybody that watched this vlog, go check out her channel. She's new to TTCing and vlogging and need answers and help, and we are a big community who loves to help those in need. And I want to thank everybody for the congratulations. I thank everybody for the comments, even the ones that said they couldn't see anything. I thank you for everything because I'm so excited to be on this journey. I'm glad to have y'all with me, and unfortunately it will be a little bit different than what you're used to with weekly updates and betas and constant ultrasounds. It's just going to be a little different, but I guarantee you it will be an awesome experience too. So alright ladies, I will talk to you tomorrow for the very last pregnancy test ever. The ones I took, the 4 I took, was just confirmation. The last one is just the last one. So, alright ladies, talk to you later.